Hello, people.
Okay, everything is working. Check mic 2.
Yes, today we are here on With the Vibe, like we usually do. And you can see a new beautiful face, like, ish, pressure. And the vibers. Okay, today we are here to have our usual discussion and our usual conversation. But as we usually do, our guest has to introduce herself. Then we continue. You're welcome. Oh,
thank you.
I'm even blushing. Yeah. Please introduce yourself.
Hello.
Please introduce
My
yourself.
name is Quindalyn Festus.
Yeah. So her name is Quindalyn Festus, and I'm Manchabi as usual. Today we are here to discuss some kind of misconception or misunderstanding, and most often it is always one-sided. And this woman over here was like, "No, we must talk about this issue. We must." So I came around so we could talk about it. So she's going to tell us what you're talking about today.
Okay, the topic is on between men and leaders. Who is the cheapest?
She means who is the cheapest though? Like cheapest, not even cheap. You pass cheap, cheaper, cheapest. Hey, today we are there though. It's like she has done all her research and she wants to finish us today. But guys, I know you guys are behind me. Fool them. We are in this together.
Yo.
Forward ever. Backwards never. Okay, so whose side are you? Like you said, between men and women, who is the cheapest? Me, I think women are the cheapest. Like kwata.
Indeed.
Yes, women, like generally that's the general perception.
Oh, no.
That's the general perception. No, it's a general perception. You know, that's why most women hate it when they tell them they are cheap. But it's a general something. So what's your take? What's the take on this whole thing?
To me, I don't just think, but I know that men are cheap.
How many men have you lured?
Thank you for the word so sweet.
Well, just tell us. How many men have you lured? Like,
Lured?
yes.
Okay, I've never lured someone, but yeah, because if I like someone, I don't think I've ever lured anyone, but generally, if a woman likes a man and wants to get a man, she doesn't need to do too much thing to get the man. Unlike men,
It's
when
not
you want
true.
to get the ladies.
It's not
Oh
true.
yeah, it's true.
It's not true.
You don't even need to buy the man sachets of pure takra. You get the man right now.
Hey!
That's what rather makes the man valuable, because you can't exchange him for something.
It's not about
Unlike
exchanging
women
something.
who, like most of the women or some number of women today, we just need a pack of Indomie. So you know this woman is worth a pack of Indomie. This woman is worth a pack of Coca-Cola. But we the men, we are worth more, so you can't even purchase us. So just let us be at service to you, then we are good. It doesn't make us cheap.
It's not true. What do you mean by service?
Like we mean, you know, men were created to help women because we have the muscle and we know how
Help
to
men in what way?
both physically, financially, emotionally,
I
psychologically,
see.
in all of the ways.
And women are
as
not
a
designed to help.
women, I'm not saying women are not, but you know, when it comes to the general perception and the theology about being cheap, you know, women, we are for all. You see, and a wise man once said that he was talking about the genital organs, that it is penis, because it is S, it means it is plural. So it is meant for what? A lot of people. But the ladies they are on, it ends with an A, start with a V and ends with an A. We mean it is meant for what? One person.
Go and ask your grandfather.
So I mean, God generally structured us men like to be helpers.
You
Like,
think so? That's what
yes,
you
it's
think.
true, to be helpers, and it doesn't make us cheap. If you're helping me, if I'm helping you plenty times, doesn't mean I'm a fool. It means I know I value humanity.
Oh please.
You understand?
Men are cheap and they will be always cheap. That's the truth. I don't know why you're stressing this thing.
What do you
mean?
mean?
Is that men are cheap.
How are men
If
cheap?
a lady wants to get any man today, any man of her kind today, unless she doesn't know the place to get the man or the place to see the man, the lady don't need to do too much thing. She doesn't need to. She just needs to either to seduce the man or anything, and she gets the man easily. Sometimes you don't even need too much seduction. You just get the man you want. Yeah, you don't need to do anything.
But
Men are really, really cheap.
How are men
All
cheap?
kind of men, both married, the single, all of them, they are all cheap.
No, but it's not true.
Yeah.
How is that true? That's why I asked you, how many men have you lied to? Like, how many men have you gone to a place and like, then they start following you, jiggle around?
If I like a man, I don't even.
No, the ones who don't like themselves. and the ones who like
okay,
you.
you were asking me how many men have I lured,
Yes.
isn't it? And I'm like, okay, if I say that, okay, this guy is okay, you understand, and maybe I want something to do with him or something, I don't need to go and approach him or talk too much. I just need to pass there.
Hey, that's what makes us like. That's like
So I just need to pass
so
there,
immediately you
me.
pass there. We see, that is the thing. So we
He
know
notices
that
me and
we know that we
come chasing
you see,
me like
you see,
something.
the way God created us. Immediately you pass by, you know that no, this girl needs something.
Oh, please.
The Holy Spirit to talk to us. No, my son.
And some ladies too, when you want to do some iyanga, yes, shakara, that kind of thing. And hey, if a guy comes to you and as a lady, I want to get your number or something.
Yeah.
Even most of the time, some men are even scared of asking a lady out or for a number because they don't know if the lady will even slap them or something.
Well,
There are some
the
women
ladies are
do
even
that.
violent. They're even cheap and
It's not
violent.
about-
They're even cheap and violent. Just
Yeah, that's
imagine.
serious. It's not about being violent or
But
something.
what?
That means we are not cheap.
No, but
It makes us not to
no,
be cheap.
no. It doesn't mean that if I come and ask for your number, you slap me. It
No,
doesn't
it
make you
depends
cheap.
on the mood that person is. You
That is the
understand?
thing.
But
So
for guys,
for-
even if the guy is in a bad mood, if they just see the lady there, they're fine. Yes, okay, someone
That
like
is
you
that
now.
is true love.
Okay, what is true love?
That is true love.
Please.
Hey, God
And
has.
any random girl that just comes to you, then pam. You
That is
fall
how
in
love. That's how love is. Like you
please.
share it for everyone. You are not
Oh.
selfish.
Okay, are you trying to tell me right now that if you're walking on the road and you see a very beautiful girl and
Yeah.
the girl comes to you to approach you and take your number,
Yes,
like,
it means
be
it
the
means
talk of the
it means
day
the
for
girl. It
you.
means the girl knows
Talking
my
about
value. Like
it.
the girl has started know there's some kind of spirit in me. Like there's some
What
kind of
spirit?
good spirit in me.
Okay, so that
A
means all
spirit
the
that
guys
I can
that go
help
after
him.
ladies,
Mm.
then they
No.
have they are seeing some spirit in
No,
them.
you see, everyone and the reason why they go after ladies. You see,
So
and
everyone
every
has the
guy,
reason why
and
they
every
go after
guy,
the
you see,
guy.
and every guy sees that a lady needs some kind of help before they even come after you. You understand? Every guy moves to a lady because they're like, no, this lady, she needs some special attention. No,
No, please,
the Holy
not
Spirit is
true.
asking me to, move to the lady, help her in whatever she's going through.
No,
Understand?
please, every
So,
man, most men move to a lady because they all need one thing.
which is,
We all know.
I don't know. I
We all
don't
know
know.
the thing that men need.
Attention.
They
We need
need
attention.
Not attention.
We
They
need love.
us to help them out.
In what
not
way?
in the
Are
other
you
way
going to give them
round.
money? Are you going to give
You
me money?
definitely know now sexually.
Oh,
That's
You are even tired.
everything. Even
You are-
if
you are
the lady
tired.
is so ugly in something. So far the lady is putting on skirts and the lady has the letter starts from V. Definitely they want that thing. No matter how the lady is.
the thing was put there for us.
For you, how? You
Yeah.
write your name, oh Manchebi or who?
I am finished.
Oh, it's not for you, please.
I mean, it was meant for men.
No, it's not meant for
It
men.
was meant for men's satisfaction. There are some things, those
It's
things
meant for
that,
giving birth. For bringing out children.
and for eating and bringing out children.
Let's see.
Yes, it's meant for eating and for producing. You see, so I feel like honestly, like on a more serious note, men are not cheap.
Okay.
You know, men
On a
are
more
not cheap.
serious note, to me, men are very, 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 very cheap.
No, but you can't say that without evidence. I mean, I'm saying that
I'm
on
giving you lots
evidence,
of evidence,
because
on
today,
evidence.
like most of my male or my like the male gender are complaining as to how easy it is to even get a lady into your room. How many male prostitutes have you seen? Now we call them prostitutes. How many male prostitutes have you? You never see a guy who is a
lot.
prostitute.
A lot.
You never see, but there are some areas when you pass. If you, women,
Okay, let's do this.
some part in East Legan. I'm not giving, but some part in East. So like they almost try to rape me.
Oh, please.
They almost try to rape me. They're like,
Indeed.
I say, they had to run. Like I was like,
Okay,
no,
let's
Holy
say
Spirit,
this.
save me.
Assuming, okay, let's say you as a guy,
Yes.
you can't boast of having sex with 10 ladies today.
I can boast of that.
It's not possible.
I can, but
No,
I'm
you
not
can't.
interested.
But
I know
wanna do
some guys who can have 10. Gabby, King, Del, and
They have to do something to get those ladies. They
What
don't
thing?
just get them like that.
What? They don't do
They
anything.
will definitely, maybe they are
Like
not telling
what?
you the truth. They will definitely do something.
So
But
what did
if I
they do
need-
to
if
get
I
you?
need-
What did they do to get
They're
you?
not serious. Nobody's getting me. That's why ladies
Yeah,
are
yeah.
not cheap. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's getting me. Ladies are not cheap. If I need 10 guys today, right now, I just need to call and they are all
So should we go out? Should we go out right now?
I don't
Should
to
we-
go out.
Yes,
that
we-
one is even more easier for me.
So should we go out?
Hey, please, can I do some? Can we have something?
So should we
together?
go
that
out?
one is not even.
So you do your own, I also do my own. Then you see who is cheap.
Okay, should we do that?
We can do
I'm
that.
in for it. Now let's
Okay,
see.
after we post that part of the whole thing. After the conversation, we post that part of the whole show because women, we are not cheap.
Oh please.
No, we are not
Go
cheap.
and do that to a lady. Ask her, oh please, can I have sex with you? So the lady will give you a
It's not
yes,
true.
like, that is not true.
It's not true.
They will
Because
not.
they know that
Uh-huh.
this man
Don't try it,
coming.
oh.
This man coming. No.
But for a guy will be like, wow, really?
Ladies also do wow,
Are you
really.
sure? Okay, where?
Ladies do wow,
No,
really.
it's not
Yes,
true.
and even some ladies will even do self put. When they see you, hey, they'll be all over you.
It's not true,
They-
please.
Hey,
It's not true. You know
they'll
you're
be
not
all-
saying the
They'll
truth.
be all over you. Hey, they'll be all over you.
You know you're not saying the truth.
They'll do self put you yourself and you see them cry and they're like, but if the word that she, that's why the Holy Spirit will prompt you, no, my son, as this lady is coming to you so much, the Holy Spirit will tell you, no, my son, you should know what I have taught you from the beginning of the word. Give it to her.
Give what to
Give it. Like the Holy Spirit, I have to share the Holy Spirit in you.
Please. What are you guys giving? You guys are not giving anything.
You're
We
giving
are
a
the
lot.
one giving you guys.
What are you giving us?
We are giving you guys a lot.
Like
of
what?
things.
What
do
is
you want?
what
We're
is
giving you guys things now. We are satisfying you people.
Don't you-
Without us, you guys
don't-
are like, even when
It doesn't mean people should be cheap.
we are, excuse me, like seriously,
Like
we are
that.
not cheap.
Oh please, please,
Ladies are not cheap, please.
guys, please put your comment in the comment section because me, I don't believe it. How can you say men are cheap? How can men be
Men
cheap?
are very cheap.
Are you saying God is cheap?
Oh, what are you talking about? How can you say God is
God will punish you. God will
Who told
punish
you
you.
God is a man? Durr.
Hey, who told you God is a woman?
Who told you God is a man?
There are a lot of places that show that God is a man.
I see. Like,
So you mean God wearing skirt and be doing makeup and be doing?
possible.
It's possible.
It's not necessarily
God,
for
God,
you
you see,
to put
God,
on
look at what
makeup.
she's telling you. Hey, this girl says she doesn't fear you. God, she doesn't fear you.
Yo, you think so?
Yo. So, like I'm saying, guys, you are entitled to leave your comments in the comment section. I want to say a very big thank you and a big shout out to M Studios for being there when we lost our means of production. Yes. So, what we used to produce video was stolen. And by the grace of God, M Studios showed up in time and they are really supporting us. We say a very big thank you to M Studios. So what are your last words? Because me, I know that, I'm not saying all women know. No, I'm not saying all women. I'm saying most women. Yeah, most women are cheap.
Few women are cheap, and all the men are very cheap. All the men.
So who do the men cheap with? Isn't it the men? Don't men cheap with women?
How? If a lady wants a man, a lady can get the man.
If a man wants a man can get a
No,
lady.
you have to put your head on the ground before you get that lady. Yeah. Unless the lady is her professional job, maybe she does it for a living.
No.
That one is different.
No.
But as a normal lady that is just walking around, like going, you can't just stop her and start approaching her.
I can
There's a
stop
way you
her.
go about it. You
No,
can't
it's
just
not
do
true.
that.
It's not true. That's how come most ladies end up being gold diggers. Because she's trying to pretend that she's not
It's
cheap.
not about pretending.
She's not cheap. But meanwhile,
Even
she's cheap.
pretend or no pretend. She's trying to also tell you that yes, so
Yeah,
me, I am not cheap.
Me, I'm
We are
cheap.
not
I'm cheap, but in a nice way. That's what she's saying. She's cheap, but it's in a nice way.
Oh,
That's what she's doing.
but men, they don't even need to pretend or tell
No,
you
men are real.
because
Men
they
are real.
cheap. It's not about being real or not being real. They are trying to let you know that they are cheap. This is it. This is how
This
it's
girl.
opened. They are cheap. Men are like this, so they are very open. I can go outside right now and get you 10 guys lining up here.
For no reason. Okay,
Because
so let me sit
if I
here and
tell
wait
them,
for you.
please, can I have sex with you or something? Yeah, I've booked some room or something.
But there are girls too like that.
all of them, they will line up.
There are
here.
guys- there are girls
I'm
like
telling
that.
you, you will not even get one on the streets.
And you won't get a girl on the street.
Yes,
We have to do this
without
challenge.
bargaining something with her.
That is what makes
No,
her
it's
cheap.
not about
That
bargaining.
is what makes her
Listen.
cheap. It means you can buy her like
It's not about
you can
buying
buy you can buy
That's
pure
what I'm
you can buy
saying. It
popcorn.
depends. Maybe
But we
that
the
is
guys
what she do for
no,
a living.
no, I'm saying that. But we the guys, we are so expensive that if we put our price tag on the table, you guys can't afford. So why not do it to the glory of the Lord?
Because you guys, you don't even need any.
We don't need
price
it because
tag.
we can't pay.
Because what we are giving to you people is even more. Yes, what we are giving to you people is more. What do you people need? Is it money?
We
are
need
giving
money. We need money.
What we are going to
No,
give
we don't want what
is
you're going to give.
more.
No, give us
So
money.
please.
We
more
don't want what you're going to give to us. So what are your last words? What are your last words?
Okay, my last word is that ladies, you guys should tighten up your staff. Because now
So they should take 2 Indomie.
That's serious.
Yeah, they shouldn't take 1 Indomie.
Men are looking at you guys
They
as
say you should
cheap.
take 2 Indomie.
Oh please, definitely we are not cheap, and I know it's definitely men that are cheap, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, am I you?
So ladies, you guys should tighten up your staffs.
They should tighten up.
Let them know
is
that
that
we are not cheap.
She said you should tighten up your staff. Listen, tighten up your
They
staff.
know what I'm talking about. You don't need to know. Yes,
okay.
they know what I'm talking about.
Okay, men.
Make them know that you are not.
Okay,
cheap at
men.
all.
Bigging up your staff too. Bigging your staff up. Big it. You understand what I'm saying? And guys, comment in the session. Let us know what you think. Because women are not cheap. No. You can't say the 12 disciples are cheap just in one day. You can't say the 12 disciples are cheap just in one day. Solomon is cheap, King David is cheap. No, King David and Solomon are not part of the equation. As for them, they are two different people. Yes. You can't say that men are cheap. No. Men are not cheap. So guys, leave your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think about this episode and what you think generally about this topic. Do you think you are cheap? It's Manchabi and
Queen Darling.